Hayley Jacobson. I'm a regional marketing manager looking after marketing of shopping malls in Durban. Day to day, it changes based on the time of the year. It'll depend whether you're focusing on strategies, whether you're focusing on awards. But generally, I am at all of my centres. So I'm meeting with my teams on the ground, brainstorming ideas, managing events, planning events, relaunch events, food cook-offs, concerts, celebrity signings. So there's always something different. I think the most exciting thing is about actually seeing big ideas come to life, having that idea and executing it from start to finish. If you think shopping centres, you think yes, you're getting people to come and shop, but there's a lot more to it. So it's not just purely focusing on retail. There's a lot of aspects that tie in to make up the whole core of shopping centre marketing. For me, one of the highlights is definitely the major fashion show we hold, the biggest mall in the Southern Hemisphere, every July, and that includes 5FM, the Fresh Drive broadcasting live, and we ended off with a free concert. We had Fresh and Euphonic, Liquid Deep, and Niska One. Sure, phenomenally. IMM is internationally recognised, which I think is its greatest asset. I've been to London, I was lucky enough to live in London. It's really, really difficult to get jobs when you don't have UK experience, etc. IMM is ultimately what got me in the door, and I think that played a huge part. And I was lucky enough to work two of the top agencies in London, and IMM essentially was something that they knew and they had heard of. So yeah, really is what got me in the door. Social media plays a huge role in everything we do. I think it's the voice of shoppers. I mean, it's the biggest trend today. I think a lot of our parents are also gearing towards that realm. Apps, I think, are the way to go because you can contain a lot of information in something that's very user-friendly. Teens today, I think, are going to have a huge advantage. They're going to have so many insights and so many learnings. They're going to be the tech savvy of our generation, and I think that's going to enable them in the future to own those platforms and really dominate in those markets. I think you have to be quite outgoing. Obviously you have to be passionate about marketing and about brands. I think you have to be quite creative. I think you should have big ideas. It's also about working as a team. But also, I think it's someone who believes that they have a voice. One of the biggest lessons I learned very early on in my career was to have a voice. If you have an opinion or you think that's right or wrong, or to say that, because ultimately that could be the next best thing. Anyone who works hard and is dedicated can get there. So if someone's dedicated and they have that drive, there's nothing that's going to stop them from getting there.